recently visited an ice cream store that was being run by people with Down syndrome, and all I have to say is I'm going to hell. And before I continue on with the rest of this video, I just have to say I am not ableist. I love people with Down syndrome. I have ADHD myself. It's just sometimes God decides to test you in the hardest ways possible, and it just so happens that I fail. But anyway, story starts out, it's late at night. It's like 8:30 p.m. and me and two of my friends are at a restaurant and we're leaving. And as we're leaving, I tell all my friends, hey guys, let's go get ice cream, because it was a hot night out and none of us had dessert yet. So of course, all my friends were like, yeah, let's go get ice cream. Put in the nearest spot in the map. So I'm like, I bet. Pull up Google Maps, look up ice cream stores, and I find a store called Howdy's Ice Cream. 4.5 stars. I didn't read any of the ratings, and I didn't look at any of the pictures. I saw 4.5 stars, and I said, all right, let's go to Howdy's Ice Cream store. In hindsight, I definitely should have read that shit. But at the time, I was like, okay, it has a high rating. How bad could it be? Turns out, a lot. But anyways, we all pull up to Howdy's, and we walk in, and me and my two other friends are in the ice cream store by ourselves. No one else is in the store. And this is how we knew that we up. Because as soon as we walked in and we looked at all of the workers in the store, we realized that they look a little different. And then the lady who I assumed to be the manager of the store was like, hey guys, welcome to Howdy's. Everyone at the store that works here has Down syndrome. Oh, they all have Down syndrome, you guys. And look, again, there's nothing wrong with people with Down syndrome. It's just the last thing that we ever would expect when we're going to get some ice cream is for all the workers to have Down syndrome. But look, guys, as soon as she told us that, it was lock-in mode for me and both of my friends. We cannot laugh at these people because they did nothing wrong. There's nothing funny about people with disabilities or Down syndrome. Literally, there's nothing wrong about it. It's just straight up not funny. Seriously, guys, it is not funny to laugh at people with Down syndrome, okay? We got that, right? So me and my friends, we're in locked-in mode. We're doing our normal business. Hey, can I try this flavor? Can I try this one? Oh, I like that one. I'm gonna get that one. It's going completely 1000% fine. Normal as ice cream run. Until shit hit the fan. Basically, have you guys ever been taking a test and then randomly you just hear the sped kid in the hallway just start yelling? That's what happened. As we were about to pay for our ice cream, one of the workers just goes like, ah! We were like, come on, man. My homie looked at me, and I looked at my homie, and it was kind of like a dam that was about to break, because we knew what was about to happen, and there was nothing that we could do to stop it. We ended up bursting out laughing. Like, I'm talking crying, rolling on the ground laughing, and don't look at me like that, you guys. I can tell you guys are all judging me right now. I guarantee if you were all in this same situation, you wouldn't have done any better. Guys, I still feel really guilty about this, but no joke, that was probably the hardest I've ever laughed in my entire life. But again, though, people's disabilities are not funny, okay? They are not funny. It's just, I don't have a fucking excuse, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Like, what the f am I supposed to do? But whatever, back to the story. So after me and my friends end up laughing in front of 6 people with Down syndrome, we decided, wow, this is extremely f***ed up. Guys, no joke, we ended up paying for the ice cream. That was the first time in my life that I've ever tipped like 50%. I'm not even joking. To me, it almost felt like I was paying a penance to the Catholic Church to wash away all my sins. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, after I got that ice cream, I ran out the door. Like, I can never show my face in front of that place ever again, I swear to God. And you know what the worst part about it all is? The ice cream sucked. Like, no hate, it just wasn't good, man. Like, I was promised 4.5 star ice cream, and I ended up getting 3. Like, that's all I'm trying to say. And later on, I ended up reading the reviews and the pictures, and if I had just have read the reviews and the pictures of the restaurant, I would have known that Howdy's is an institute where they hire people with disabilities like Down syndrome so they can give these people jobs and opportunities, which is great, which is amazing, by the way. And now I feel like the biggest piece of shit in the entire planet, because I ended up laughing at these people who were, no joke, probably some of the nicest people I've ever met in my entire life. Like, if you want to get service by someone who genuinely cares and has passion for the shit that they do, go to Howdy's. They have the nicest staff I've ever met in my entire life. I just can't go back there ever again, because I don't even have to explain why. But again, guys, people's disabilities are not to be made fun of. There's nothing funny about people with Down syndrome. Absolutely nothing at all. I am just a piece of shit that is going to go to hell.